Greetings, Taurus. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot. And I'm here to bring you a message. This is going to be for the month of May 2023. And this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter placements, whether it be tropical or Vedic. I do read for both. We are going to get into some tarot in the Wonderland, as well as some Gypsy Sibylla Oracle. And I finally settled on a decision, guys, on, for a while now I've been talking about the ways in which I'm going to revamp HK Readings, and the YouTube channel as it is going to be strictly a channel for the sign of Taurus and its placements and collective messages. Every now and then, we will have pop-up messages from other signs, Libra, Gemini, so on and so forth, signs that I connect with, but this is going to be a traditionally Taurus channel, and this is the first video to commemorate that. So I've been having a message that has come to me, it's been coming to me for over the past 2 days, and it's something that I finally feel compelled to read for the collective. But Spirit was telling me that, many of you have this general theme of someone wanting to know what's going on with you, who you're dating, and the way it really came out in my head is, who are you bleeping? I can't say that on the YouTubulars, but yeah, I feel like something's really hitting a point right now, hitting a climax with somebody kind of wondering what it is that you're doing and who you're doing it with. I don't know, but I just kind of want to put you on game on that because it feels, obviously, like I said, strong enough to come up over the span of 2 days for the collective. So let's see. Wow. King of Cups, the Sun coming out with the Moon, and then the World. So King of Cups to the Sun, to the Moon, to the World. Sun and Moon combination is very powerful as it stands. And then, 3 out of the 4 are all major arcana, 75%. So the number 3, because 7 and 5 comes to a 12, which makes it 3. Number 3 may be very symbolic for you, but I do see that 3 energy as it broke down, and then with the 3 arcanas as well as the this King of Cups here. That is a King of Cups energy that has this 3 of Wands kind of energy that I'm getting, where someone's waiting for you to reach out, waiting for communication, you know what I mean? Hoping that you're going to come around. I'm going to let you know what this is all telling me. Trust me, because I'm starting to really, really see. But somebody's, hoping that you're going to come around, right? And they feel like they've put out enough feelers, and I'm going to go ahead and be real, call them breadcrumbs. They feel like they've put enough breadcrumbs out there for you to come their way. But you're not. And the energy of this person, I do feel, has in the past been very much a manipulator, someone who wasn't the most honest or truthful, very deceitful, emotionally manipulative, and things of the sort. Not to say that they didn't exist in higher frequencies or vibrations at some point, but for a while, this is kind of what you took from it and how you've seen them. They haven't really done very much in their favor, I guess, for you not to have cut them off and to be trying to see what's up with them. Because I do feel like that there was a cutoff or disconnect, where Mr. or Mrs. Smooth Operator here was left pretty confused. But you know, when you're existing as someone who's keeping all of your cards close to you, you know, your deck in hand, you're very tight with who you give your love to, you know, as this person was. It's like you're not really giving someone such as you, Taurus, very much to go with. And I just think that that's why, you know, there was this dipping period. But the sun and the moon here, it's almost like the illusion is on them, okay? Because what they don't see is with the moon to the world. Okay, let's put it like this. With the sun to the moon, what's being illuminated right now is that something's going on, okay? They're feeling your energy. They're just not sure exactly what's going on. And this is what's yielding that. So who are you with? Who are you fucking? What's going on? You know, what's being shown and what's being brought to light is the hard truth that you have significantly moved on, if not with someone else, but it could just be by yourself, you know? That's very much how that could exist. And I feel as though with the world card coming out here and opening up, it's showing the control that someone does not have over you anymore, and the power that you took back into your own life. You see what I'm saying? Because for you to create new circumstances and new possibilities, right, that requires freedom. So since that requires freedom, it just kind of shows again that you're not under, I guess, the charm, so to speak, or the manipulation, if it's that direct, of this King of Cups here. So with this moon energy here, which is everything that you're aware of, and it's kind of giving me like high priestess vibes, is that you know exactly how you're keeping things. You're keeping things in the dark. You're probably not talking to many people, in part because you don't want certain things to get back to this person, but also because, you know, you're just keeping things like tight knit. And you kind of, I feel like you're aware through the illusions that you create how it's making someone stir and go a little crazy. That's good. I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, I'm not gonna say that I don't advocate for, you know, somebody who, like, if you wanna take that measure, it's a very small measure for some gratification after probably everything you've been through. I'm not here to judge you, is what I'm saying. So, you know, and it's harmless. So go you. We had the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, so let's see what that's about. And whatever else that one's come out. Oh. Oh man, okay, so what this Chariot is talking about is that pickup period. Like when the wheels start to go into motion again, as far as this person making communication, okay? Like, you see this Ace of Swords to the Chariot here. This is like, and betwixt that, right, is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is the energy of someone who, like, as far as the actions that they're carrying out, it's ill thought out. It's very cantankerous, and it's very reckless. You know, someone, I feel like maybe it's because it's a nick of time thing. I did a reading for, I can't remember if it was for Taurus or the collective. I'm gonna really have to look back here. But it was on, I posted it to TikTok. It was a collective posted TikTok. But people not even realizing that they're already out of time. And the Ace of Swords to the Knight of Wands is, as I feel like somebody trying to revamp themselves also in a way it's superficial. It's just like, let me go ahead and change myself real quick, or do what I got to do to, look presentable to save the situation. It's not necessarily real change. It's like throwing on a quick face real quick and trying to get the situation to turn around and move forward. This chariot did fall on top of the world. So it's like to try to get the situation to turn around and move forward with you. But we got this joyfulness card here. And you know what, this joyfulness card, this has been one of two in this Gypsy Sibylla that's like a go-to for third party situation. Energy doesn't have to be right, but it's coming up now is definitely saying that you're living your best life and you're having fun, Taurus, and it's there. This is the third party type of energy that's a little different to whereas, this person that we're discussing might be feeling like this is them and this is you, but then look at this here, you got someone else in your arms too. So it's just like, it's just about how you're opening up and entertaining other possibilities and options and having fun and being vibrant again, and existing in a lot of moods I feel that you haven't existed in a while. So that's really nice, especially if you're out dancing and doing karaoke and like, I feel like, maybe you're going to do Top Golf. I feel like you're getting out and being active. You could be going camping and things like that too. And I feel like there's minimal drinking, there's minimal consumption. I'm seeing that, like these are all just residual things that have occurred for you, like other things that have subsided. You're not drinking as much, just not stressed as much. Devices have gone down, the health has gone up, taking better care of your health, focused on you, doing your thing, and somebody's really, really mad about that, man. And I do feel as though there's, like I said, there's going to be this action taken where somebody's erratic behavior is put on display because they don't like to see this for you. And you know that saying, like, if you really love someone, you love someone because of who they are, not because of who you want them to be, which also in turn allows you to, like, that's why you give people room to grow and so on and so forth. It's like, you get to see, again, in situations, how much people don't love you and which ones do or don't love you, because this is definitely about control. I feel like this is about an energy of somebody that feels as though they are owed something by you that they did not receive. Somebody feels cheated, shorted, used. And I'm not getting in the cards that you necessarily gave them too much of a reason for that. Nobody has a clean slate in anything, Taurus, so I'm pretty sure at some point, you gave a few zingers, but it's not, that's not equal translation, Like, I'm not picking up that heals any logical ill feeling that this person may have towards you or the relationship. It's just not hitting it. It's just not hitting. It's just not making sense. So I'm not gonna sit here and like lie to you. Like, I just feel like this. What is this energy of what, like this? It's almost like some weird property type shit. Like, I don't know if someone's feeling like they own you in a sense, because it could be like bodily. Like, when they think about you being with someone else, they could think that they own you in a sense, Like, when it comes to their rationale and their rage and their jealousy or whatever, or it could be down to other things like your gifts or your talents, or maybe just the way you'd make them feel, the way you could cheer them up, or the way you just, kind of took their shit and alchemized it into something beautiful. When people just throw shit at you, you become that punching bag who just became like dependent on to turn it into beauty or something like that. I don't want to get too far into this more than I already have with that, because it's ugh. But yes, as disgusting as that is, somebody just doesn't really want to see you move on here, and I do feel like they could be willing to not just sit in those feelings, but attempt to sabotage. But we're going to see. I might need to go back to some more tarot for this, but we'll get another oracle and see what's up. Yeah, we got the card of falseness, so we'll clarify falseness with some tarot. I don't know what's going on with this reading, but I have my lighter on my keys. But for those of you who heard that, I don't know, maybe it's time to really get your keys and move around for something. I'll tell you this, if you're still in communication with this person, and as I look at the bottom of the decks, we have the Six of Cups. Especially coming out with this falseness card. If you are still in communication with this person, or if this person still has any type of access to you, I think, you know, you should just go ahead and remove it. A, that's one thing that I'm getting. And then B, I think, you know, sometimes as we heal, and we're not letting shit bother us anymore, what we'll do is, of course, you know, we'll learn from the bullshit and take the best of a situation. I get it. But you can do that without having to falsely view this person in a way that, you know what I mean? It's just like, there's nothing that you'd be missing. There's nothing to entertain, because when they come back, look at this energy, bro. This fucking... the King of Cups in this deck is very interesting, man. This fucking interesting fucking semi-untrustworthy, if you ask me. A King of fucking Cups, bro. And a Knight of Wands in reverse. This is the energy that they're coming with. You see? Like, this is someone who knows what to say. Oh my God, the eyes. It's coming to me now. These motherfuckers have eyes, bro. That's what it is. They know how to look at you, and they know what to say, and they kind of just know what to do, man. And they know how to touch you, okay? And all it takes is a little bit of that, and then you see that Knight of Wands energy in reverse. They come in, and then they screw you over. Because even them coming back, because you know, when this person does, it's because, again, as this reading started and as it's going to be titled, you know, they just want to see what's up. They want to know who you're fucking. They want to know what's been going on. They want to know what's going on behind this moon energy here with the sun. You know, they got Pete put on a game. Now they're coming in to see what's going on. And, like, you know, if you're not careful, you might take this charming ass energy coming from this King of Cups as something that is trustworthy and something that you can look into, and maybe they've changed, and yeah, we've had history before, you know, here we go, got the Six of Cups, you know, we had history before, but so, you know, and things weren't always bad. Here's that falseness energy, you know, because you're starting to look at things now, you're starting to rationalize things. Remember what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to look at this person as not a snake if they're a fucking snake, you know. A snake doesn't turn into a butterfly, a fucking caterpillar does. Like, you know, a snake can shed skin, and then it's only a fresher version of such. But yeah, so then that falls into the Six of Cups, and you start to rationalize it again. They're only coming in to just get what they feel is theirs, or, like, you know, get their revenge, or whatever their vindictive energy is. And I guess that's the word I've been kind of looking for. It's like vindictive, right? And then they're bouncing, and then they're out as quickly as they came in. Recon. This is recon, okay? This is fucking recon to them, okay? I don't know. That's what I got for you. Be very careful about this energy, all right? And, you know, I mean, I don't see why we can't end on a goddess guidance after all of this. Been a while since I did a long reading, eh? Let's see, you out here having fun again. Let's not forget your joyfulness card. And they come back around and you're like, oh, well, you know, I don't know, maybe. Then the girl, you start talking to your girlfriends, or, you know, dude, you start talking to your homies, and you're like, man, I'm thinking, no, You're a channel for divine healing power, gel, and quiet time for massage. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So this is telling me these two cards together. Yes, you've made it very far, and yes, you know, you have been in this healing state, which is allowing what's opening up to open up for you. However, it's not a matter of being healed. You are still healing, okay? With that being said, because these two together, I just want to show you, when I see these two together, this is showing me that you are still healing yourself, which is why like that alone time to rest, meditate, and contemplate is necessary, so you can make sure you're seeing things clearly. You know, understand that you're in a vulnerable state as well. And vulnerable isn't bad. It just means that like when you're going through a transformation and shedding new skin, right? It is very vulnerable, the spirit state or the body state, wherever the transformation's coming from, you know. So not a bad thing, but it's just saying that yeah, you're gonna kind of want to watch that energy around you. So yeah, here we go. When I see these two together, it kind of gives me vibes of the white Tara. I wanted to show you the white Tara, which is sensitivity. I just went through the deck and found it. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. You know, that's what Ixchel, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right whatsoever. But that's what these two cards give me, you know. When it talks about that healing energy and how you need to take time to yourself just to, you know, check in, refresh, because you don't want to get wrapped up in this energy and you don't want to see things falsely. You know, you just don't want any of that, Taurus. You've come so far and are doing so well, and that is why, you know, this reading is coming to you. That is why you're stirring up energies like this, because, you know, the more you heal, the more powerful you are, the more you just take back your control. Like there's going to be, in some areas or in some regards, equal resistance to that change, you know. So and I'm going to leave you with this. So on the bottom of that, we had Iseult, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Dana, High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can heal others through or help others through your spiritual teachings. I feel as though, you know, you just keep moving forward, see things for what they are, don't get caught up in any bullshit. And also realize that if there's anything that people can take from you, because there's many things that people have taken from you that you dealt with that you no longer deal with, you know? Many things that they have taken from you, like messages and themes and stuff. But one of the biggest ones, it deals with your heart. You've taught them so much about themselves as far as spirituality, about love, about loving yourself, about how deeply you can love another. You know, these are things that people are left with at some point after you, okay? So never feel too bad thinking that, you know, you're unforgiven or that you haven't truly been seen based upon how you may have been treated or what you may have gone through, etc., etc. You know, you leave good taste in people's mouths, and even though this situation, if it resonates with you, you're being gamed up, and like, so now you're likely for sure going to avoid this. It might be sad for you too, because the only reason you would have even contemplated entertaining it again is because you really had a space in your heart for this person, you know? But I think if you know that though you have to walk away, and though it seems like things haven't really changed, and that might be a little heartbreaking and whatnot, just know that eventually they'll find their healing and you'll have something to do with it, if that's any consolation. Love you, Taurus.